to drink tonight, but tell me the truth. Am I out of order in any way? Yeah? And they said, no, they'd feel the same way. It's not about where you can and can't go. That's
No, I know it isn't.
You're twisting the narrative again.
Yeah.
Because when I got that screenshot of, like someone, that said
That loyalty.
They're all besties. I don't care. Do what you like. Go where you want. But it was the fact that, you were slagging me off and you were listening to it. And you were saying, oh, and the cult follow CA, right? So they're listening, probably believing it, because that's what people do on this app. They believe the shit. So it's you're listening to a one-sided argument about me. And
she said she hadn't heard the videos
yet. Because she had my back, and says she had my back. She hasn't slagged me off. I understand she hasn't slagged me off, but she could have said, well, listen, Delusive Angie comes onto her platform, which I have done, and I've gone on there to build her viewers up. I'm not going to lie. That's what I've with the Cole. And I thought because I said to her, I sent a message a while back. I said, it wouldn't be great if we joined forces, me and you know what I mean? Because we get on and everything else. And I sent that message. So I actually used to just get in a box and put myself on mute to, so people knew where I was, so they could follow her, and build her platform up as well. So I was actually helping her as well. Do you know what I mean? And she knew I was doing that, and I would even say, she would say about some awareness, I think. I said, well, have it on your platform. That's fine, no problem. And I was, and I was helping her. So I just expected from someone that has said that she's had my back to say, well, Angie's not here to defend herself. There's two sides to a story, right? But you're listening to one side of me saying, of not me even saying it, but of someone saying that I spoke on their kid in a way that is not true, because we've proven that. I've played the recording. So once again, Canadian as CA, you're acting like chaos. You're running with no evidence. Yeah, you're just listening to it, but not once. Did you even hear the video? Did you even hear it? Did you even ask me from my side? And this is what I'm trying to say. The cult are listening to this thinking, oh my God, Angie spoke on a child. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we support CA, and I just feel she should have said, listen, until I hear both sides or something like that, because I wasn't even there. You were hearing one side of the story.
She says she went in there to basically tell them all to leave you alone. That's the reason she went in there.
Bullshit, she did.
Well, that's what she's just said on her live.
The Top Girl wanted the views, and I'm not giving Top Girl the views. Yeah, by us supporting CA, that's just going to go into Top Girl.
She said she didn't even think Top Girl would let her in.
Why did she request him?
Because she wanted to go in there and tell them to leave you alone.
She wanted to go in there and tell me to leave me alone. That she was in there for an hour listening to them slag me off, and and I don't give a shit. That's not having someone's. You don't have my back. You know what I mean? She definitely does not have my back.
Yeah, it's about. I know it's about. It's not where she.
I asked my friends, would you feel the same? And I said yes. It's not about
it's not the fact she's.
You're inciting bullshit on me. That's what it's about. When I'm not even there to defend myself, and you're sitting there, Sia, listening to it with my community who support you, listening to the bullshit. That's the problem I have.
Well, she hadn't listened to the video.
I go where I want to go. It's not even about that. What's that got to do with anything? Go wherever you want. I don't give no shit. Stop twisting the narrative here. It was what was said.
Not where she was sitting. I get that.
No. Yes. Because people are listening to the bullshit that's coming out this woman's mouth. It's all one-sided. Where did you even listen to the video, CA? No, you didn't.
No,
because I played it here twice. And she's a liar. And everyone came in my box and said that Top Girl's lying right now. But you're seeing it and everyone's believing it. Because people believe her saying.
Yeah. Well, she hadn't heard it yet, and Angie anyway.
Why am I going to support someone that goes into my haters' live, listening to their bullshit, listening to that to what they have to say when they've done what they've done for me for months, pretending to be a police officer and all this shit. She stayed in their life for an hour. She didn't go in there to tell them to leave me alone. She went in there an hour having a chat and sitting with Torin that says something about Gypsy Queen's child. No, I'm not about that. I would never have Torin on my life after what she said to Gypsy Queen.
Well, what I was going to say, she's not listened to the video yet, but when she does, she'll realise that Top Girl was lying, which I was writing.
The thing is, what I'm saying is people on hearsay.
Comments.
Yeah, And I'm not supporting anyone, and and if people can do what they want, go where they want. But I'm not supporting someone where I'd go in their box and where my community follows someone that's going to go into my haters' live and listen to their bullshit. Because what you're doing is basically inciting hatred on me. Because I'm not there to defend myself. People are listening, and people do go by hearsay. It's just bullshit, and that's what the issue I have. I don't give a shit where you go.
I know I'm the same. To be fair, I'm very loyal. I am.
You need to actually listen to it. Yeah, exactly. Why don't they listen to it?
Yeah. I don't know if
they can slate me as much as they want. I don't give a shit. People warn me about CA. They've warned me, and you know what? And I did have doubts. I wish I listened.
Well, when
it's twisted. 100% it's been twisted, CJ. This is exactly why I have a problem at her sitting listening to that bullshit instead of saying, you know what, Angie's not here, or where's the receipts, or this or that. She's exactly like Kales, runs on no evidence. She should have said, can you play the video? Did she even play the video?
Not yet, no.
Did Top Girl even play the video? No, she should have played it there, not later. Play it there and then.
Yeah, she hasn't played it yet.
And it was all lies.
Yeah,
too late now because there's a small minority that probably believe it.
Yeah.
So why am I going to support someone like that? Canada, man. This is the UK. I mean, what are you even doing in here? You know what I mean? Why are you even here? Off your pot.
Listen, at the start of the live, when she did the live, when she was saying what was going on, I actually do agree with everything that you said at the start. The only thing I disagreed with in what Ange did say was the part concerning Top Girl's baby.
That's the issue I have.
You have asked for that evidence, and there is no evidence of you comparing Top Girl's baby into the same situation of what you were talking about. So that part I don't agree with. I did request the box. I wasn't brought up. The box was empty. The box was empty for a good 10 minutes. I wasn't brought up, and all of a sudden, because people were writing in the comments, raise up there, and Johnny, and I was replying in the comments. I requested, and I wasn't brought up, and then Fabric was brought into the box. But I do agree with what Ange was saying at the start. Everyone can go on wherever boxes they want to go, or whatever platform they want to go to. 100% they can talk to.
I always had a bad feeling about CA. I mean, the fact she's got Fact Freak in there now, which is another, once again, one-sided, because I've got a lot of evidence against him, but it's all one-sided. And what CA has done is just clout chased off me, because she used to only get 500, but she's got more and more viewers, where it's inciting more and more hatred. Why would you put now my haters? If anyone, I could do the same thing. You know what I mean? In fact, we might just do an awareness on bloody CA. But I'm not, I'm not about that. I'm not going to even do that. We want to hate people going in on there. Put all our haters in. Let's not run on any evidence. Let's just have his hearsay. This guy's obsessed with me. You go away, Factory, because you're a weirdo. Honestly, you're a nut.
I see myself as a real neutral person, and if I do see something wrong, I'll say, hold on a minute, I think we should stop there, because we're going to be a bit too far.
I mean, this is the woman that goes on, oh, Angie's been bullied, it's so not okay, this is disgusting. Yet, but now she's got Fact Freak in there. Make it make sense. She is a hypocrite, because she was once saying, make it about me and you, that's fine, but why? I haven't got any of her haters in the boxes. I haven't got any of these haters her haters in the boxes having to go at her, saying slagging her off. Do you get what I'm saying? So why is she saying, she's been bullied, but now she's joining in? That's a fact.
It's not that I'm defending here, so don't take it this way. But when people come up into the boxes, people are going to have different point of views. All of us are going to have different point of views. But in there, to bring obviously Fact Freak up to give his side of the story, when knowing this morning you had to raise stuff this morning about yourself and about Lynn's and what he had done. I don't think it's very fair not to bring someone else in support of you into the box at the same time.
Yeah. But then why even put any of my haters in? I mean, that's just dirty. I haven't got any of her haters in. I mean, just the other day she was saying it's awful how bullied she's been getting, hate on one person, it's not okay, blah, blah, blah. And now she's joining in because we fell out. This is what I don't understand about people. You've just shown your true colours today because
She was cussing Top Girl out only a few days
you're going to put all
ago.
my haters in and listen to one side of the story. Do you know what I mean?
But Ange, I honestly don't feel that it's a fallout between you and Ange. I honestly don't.
Who's that making that noise?
I don't know why.
But then why I mean, just the other day she was saying it's awful.
Sorry, it's okay now. Someone was echoing, sorry.
I don't feel it's a fallout between you and Ange at all. I feel it's a fallout because of the others around at the minute. And who's getting into whose boxes.
Oh, no.
If
The fact
any-
you've got Fact Freak in there, putting my now haters in, jumping on that hate train, because that's what she's done. There's no need to do that. You know this. She knows the situation with me and Fact Freak. I haven't got her haters in the boxes.
Yeah,
We have an opinion. You're not
thing
all haters of her. So why would you do that?
And
thing was-
I want to know why she's running with this bullshit assumption that you said something about Top Girl's baby. You didn't even mention anything about her baby. If anything, Top Girl was the one that doxed her own kid's name when she mentioned it and tried to relate it to something that was completely unrelated. So she should have spoken to you first instead of, assuming that you said this, because you didn't, and it's a load of crap. And I'm sick of this bullshit, Angie. I really am.
Well, the thing is,
No, Top Girl would be happy. The thing is, Top Girl would be happy if Angie hadn't said it. She's tried to pin it on Angie, and Angie hadn't said it.
but the thing is, we went through
Top
this
Girl making
earlier
up
on.
shit once again to stir up things up.
Yes.
We played the video earlier on, and there was no comparison in that video from the child to what Ange was talking about. So therefore, there's no evidence to run on that Ange said anything.
Exactly.
that would-
Exactly. 1 point so and so over there listening to the lies that CA is running with for the clout. That's exactly what she's running with.
It takes a simple message as well, Angie, just to message you and ask you. That's it. Do you know what I mean?
Decided to put a hater in. Now, if there's any CA haters out there, guys, jump in the box and have your say on it. Do you know what I mean? No problem. We will run with no evidence because that's what she's doing. We will run with nothing. Just have your say. Do you know what I mean? And that's what she's doing. Jumping on the hate train and then previously saying, oh, she's been bullied. It's not okay. 8 people, one person. But that's what she's now doing. Running now just because we've fallen out. Seeing your true colour, CA. CA, stay in Canada because that's where you belong, love. You know what I mean? Why are you waving bloody UK, you weirdo?
You played the recordings from Top Girl's life, and you also played the full
But
recording.
this is the guy that mocked my father. My father's deaf. Do you understand that she's got in the box? Mock my father's deaf. That she's got in the box.
In neither of those recordings, was there any connection of you comparing anything to do with Top Girl to the situation that you were talking about that young child? So therefore, that argument is squashed completely.
No, it's not squash. Canadian Angie needs to actually apologise to Angie for believing bullshit and jumping in her haters' boxes. Like, she knows exactly what's happening. And I don't know what's going on with Canadian Angie. What? Sorry?
She knows what she's doing, Canadian.
Darling, no,
Yeah.
there is no argument about that topic because there's nothing to argue on because there's no evidence of it. So therefore, that part is squashed. No one has any evidence.
Yeah, but it's also been discussed over a platform in front of thousands of people who are there to make up their own assumptions and stuff about a load of a bullshit lie that's not even true that Top Girl's made up. Like, seriously, she needs to go stay in her own lane and stop making up crap. I'm so sick of her, and I cannot believe how Canadian Angie has actually reacted to this. I really can't. I thought she was more loyal to you,
It's
Angie.
just-
And you know what? I'm actually sorry for that.
It's a fact that fucking pork chop is sitting in the live now going, I have never went directly for Angie's mental health. I've never said, oh, is this a cry for help? Or are you just making this up to get attention? No, factful fat freak. You've literally sat on a live, mocked her fucking hygiene, mocked her looks, mocked X, Y, and Z, mocked her fucking dad's fucking death. Just because you haven't went in and went, oh, you're lying about your mental health, Angie, doesn't mean to say that you've taken the piss out of our mental health.
He
You're meant to
knew
be
how I felt my mental health. Linz, but he knew.
Exactly.
He turned around and goes, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about
Exactly,
mental
because
health.
he's trying to sit
I'll
there
come
and
up
say,
with
I have
it.
never went directly for Angie's mental health. He's went for your mental health by taking the piss out of your dad's death, that's an indirect fucking mocking of your fucking mental health because he knows that triggers you. Like, he thinks he's this smart fucking guy. You probably work in a fucking call centre, fucking literally trying to make sales to get yourself a fucking tin of dog food, you fat bastard. Like, you're sitting there acting all innocent. You've literally went for me. You've went for my man. I was in a dark place, and you're literally sitting there saying you want to unalive yourself. No, you're just blackmailing your ex to get back with you, you pig. Sorry, Ange, I'm just fuming.
Yeah, see, these kind of things shouldn't really be out there and going attack for, really, because obviously, what's, as many say on here, is what's good for the goose, good for the gander, but two wrongs don't make a right at the same time. And to sit in the box and in front of so many people and then try and target you, because still to me, it seems like a target to you, Ange. And I'm personally saying this, and I mean, I like Canadian Angie as well, 100% do. I like how she runs her platform, and I like how she sort of shuts it down when she doesn't agree, and she thinks, hold on a minute, but where is the evidence of this? I agree with that. I really, really do agree with that. And when someone's saying something wrong in her boxes, she does step in. But tonight, I think someone needs a voice within that box as well to say, hold on a minute, where's the other side's opinion? It's only
I
one
wouldn't even give them any attention, Johnny. That's what they want. Regardless, even if Angie jumped in there, even if I jumped in there, he's still going to run with shit, like, regardless. Like, he's literally even still being saying to this day that I was stealing medication off my mother. Well, fat freak, if you're that concerned, why don't you ring the police or adult social services to prove that I was stealing medication off my mother? You're running on a narrative, right? Talking absolute bullshit about me, right? So if you're going to talk shit about me, right, I'm going to talk shit about you. You weren't fucking suicidal. You just wanted to get your fucking 18-year-old ex back. You were literally emotionally blackmailing her. And this is a narcissist you are. You're running on this narrative now saying, oh yeah, Angie's attacking my mental health when I was in a dark place, blah, blah, blah. No, you weren't. You just wanted your poor ex back. So you had her in a fucking dark mental place yourself because you were an abuser. That's what you are. And I'm fuming, Angie. It's just pissing us off. Sorry.
But if anything, Angie, one thing I will say, well done. And well done, because you're controlling the app, because everyone on the app is focused on you on this side of the drama. You are the main person for the drama. And I heard them earlier on, a few comments in different FYP shows saying, oh, listen, just ignore. If they ignored you, the FYP shows would be non-existent, because you are the content for the FYP shows. Regardless if you're right or if you're wrong in what you do, you're the content. So they need you to be on here for their platforms. And I can see that a mile out. A mile out.
Angie, how does it feel to be so famous?
I don't know.
Come have a speech tomorrow morning, Ange.
I'll have to write a speech. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, gosh. Maybe for my 8 a.m.
That'll be on Christmas Day when we're having the virtual dinner. Everyone that's going to join in the virtual dinner. 2 p.m. Christmas Day.
No, Johnny, we want a speech tomorrow morning, and then we want a Christmas special on Christmas Day. So we want a good speech on Christmas Day.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you've had a good night. You're still a smile on your face.
For the Cult 3. Is this the same person? Backup account observer. EQ Minx is not a friend of the cult. Why EQ Minx?
Yeah, I was sort of
probably because we're slating fat fake and he's in the box and blah, blah,
I was sort of
she said
listen,
something.
no. Listen, let's not jump that way, because the simple thing is
whether she says something,
because she's agreeing with what Canadian Angie's saying. Basically, I'll say it how it is.
Don't go with the comments. The thing is, people is always going to have a different opinion on many different things. And what
people are saying you don't control me where I go, blah blah blah. But if that's the case with EQ Minx, so she's been controlled, then isn't she? Because I've no issue with EQ Minx not spoken to EQ, but you're like a sheep. She's like a sheep, and it has got no voice of her own. Then she just go, oh no, she's my friend. I'm going to protect my friend. But that's just stupid.
Angie, I said this to you earlier though, Angie, right? Like when Canadian Angie first went in TG's box, right? They will, even if they wanted to like squash the beef and make amends or whatever. Why did you have to be the topic of conversation with her, Alicia, everyone? They were all talking to Canadian Angie about you. Why did they not just go to Canadian Angie about whatever beef or squabbles they had in the past and then squash the beef? Why did it have to be delusive Angie done this, and literally playing like voice record, screen records and X, Y and Z? You were the main topic of the conversation. So if Canadian Angie was that like sort of a type of a friend, she would have said, well, why are you bringing delusive Angie into this? This is about the beef what we've had in the past. Do you know what I mean? Why did you have to be the main topic of conversation yet again?
You can look after yourself as well, Angie. You can look after yourself. You've told us that.
But
You like to fight your own beef. So
into anyone's boxes again. Do you know what I mean? No way am I gonna. You know, Canadian actually fell off this app, and that's a fact. She wants to sit there and say she built a platform. She probably did build a platform, but she wanted me to do it, and she used me. I'm not stupid. That's what everybody was telling me. You know, she's only gifting you for one thing, to say you jump in a box, support her, and everything else. You know, she'd only sit on 500 viewers. No one really heard about Canadian Angie much. But now people are hearing about her more once again because of me. You know, and I'm just going to take that away from her.
And another thing I want to say that I loved about tonight was you had your buzzballs. Everyone at the other side, or every one of your haters, was waiting for the downfall and something to happen. So it would all hit over the FYP tomorrow and you'd be topic of conversation because of the alcohol rather than anything else that you said or done.
I'll tell you one
Because
thing,
of the
Johnny.
alcohol,
You watch,
and you didn't.
Run CA. You know, watch tomorrow where everyone's going to now love CA, where yet before they were slagging you off. Yeah, and their opinions are invalid because they only slag my supporters off for people that I'm friends with because they're friends with me. Yeah, oh, she's this, she's that. But watch tomorrow, they'll be all bigging up CO, and that's 100%. And that means their opinions in the past were just shit, bullshit. Why have an opinion about any of my supporters? Because we know 100%, like for Sweet Darling, for example, and Lynn's, for example, if we fell out, you'll be up their ass tomorrow. And that's a fact.
The thing is, there, as I say, is on Friday night, I believe it was, they did do a bit of, try to jump into Nanny Papa's life, and have a bit of a go there. But when I was just scrolling through and I seen it, and I thought, hold on a minute, let me go in there because that's not right. And then I get in and tried to say what was going on, and they were all trying to come. The thing is, see if I'm in a box. When you're writing stuff in the comments, I have no interest. I blank it out completely. I talk to the people that's in the boxes. So you could write all sorts about me and I would not see whatever it is. I honestly don't give two hoots about it anyway. So that I talk to whoever it is in the boxes and I'll speak to them, and the comments can write anything that they want.
And
no one has nothing on me, which is a thing that they were raging for. So then they try and tag me. Oh, did you screen record this? Did you screen? Listen, I'll screen record whatever I see on this internet that I feel necessary to record because it's put out in the internet by you, that grown adult. I have the right to record whatever I feel like because you had the right to put it on screen.
And do you know what I find kind of funny as well is how Canadian Angie is so okay with Levi despite him doing the revenge corn about EQ. And EQ's acting like she doesn't care, but I feel like she's getting paid enough money in gifts to not care at the moment. But I know it bothers her.
Yeah, if CA wasn't gifting her, she would have blocked her. But because she's gifting her, she doesn't give a shit. You know, as a woman, I think any woman would care about revenge corn, to be honest. Do you know what I mean?
My opinion on EQ's live tonight was very manipulative, very, very manipulative. Because when she was talking about Ange, her focus was more on, but why would you gift her? Invest in someone that you know where your money's going to go, or someone that has this social media influence that wants to go somewhere and do something. Hold on a minute. Talk about the FYP. Not about money. You were focused on the gifts more than the FYP. If you're going to talk about the FYP, stick to the FYP. Not who's gifting who, or who's following who, or who's in whose boxes. Stick on the topic that you see on the screen. What you're seeing on the screen, speak about that. Not about who's sending big gifts. And I hope she doesn't send all these gifts, and I hope I forget the exact words now at the minute. I need to go back and have to look at them. But at the end of the day, you don't focus on the gifts. You focus on your FYP if you're going to do a show. It's not about gifts. If someone wants,
I think you're right as well about the gifting as well, like how you got gifted, Angie, from Canadian Angie, because like you used to get big gifts from her all the time, like sometimes like so excessively, and you should ask her, you know, like you don't need to gift me that sort of stuff. But now I just see it as that she was just doing it to just try and make an impression and like basically get your viewers.
I think she wanted the cult to be, you know, to build her platform bigger. I think, you know, because she was irrelevant. Nobody spoke on her. She kind of died off on the app. She fell off, you know. Not that she was on it, but no one really heard of her, spoke about her. But now people are speaking about her. And from tomorrow, I won't be speaking to her again, and she'll fall off again. You know, she'll just disappear in the background again. Yeah.
And guess who will end up going into her live? Like all the raggy dolls, basically. They'll all start falling in.
Oh, 100%. They've just got to show what they're about, innit? They don't stand on morals. Do you know what I mean? Because they had so much to say about it, but now they will be best friends with her. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the way it is with them. You know, people need to wake up.
The thing is, people have morals, but some people's morals are a lot stronger than what other people's morals are. Some people's morals are very, very limited, and other people have true morals. And tonight, I'll still go back to that live, the FYP that EQ was doing. I do believe that was manipulation. Please don't send it to me. Please don't.
She would have EQ only.
I will say I do like EQ. I do like EQ. I do like her and what she does and how she does her show. But tonight was very manipulative on what she was saying.
Yeah. Well, it's because she's a friend of her, and she's only EQ's a friend of Canadian Angie's for one reason, and that's the gifts. And Canadian Angie knows that. Canadian Angie knows she'll never be friends with her on a personal level, and it's only because she's a gifter. You know what I mean? But what Canadian Angie's doing is gifting for views, you know, for clout, and that's it. You know what I mean? And that's what she tried to do with me, is try and build her platform bigger because she'd fallen off. Nobody really spoke on her. I mean, you know, this, you know, Prince Brett situation, right?
Oh yes.
Brett, right now, I'm not keen on this guy, right now. I'm not condoning what he said to her about a child he mentioned. Now, I don't know that because
that was disgusting. If that was said, it was disgusting.
Yeah, but guys, did we play that video? Did we talk on it? I don't know if there was evidence of that. Was there evidence, Linz, on that? Because I can't remember if we played it. So anyway, I've not seen no evidence that's hearsay. Like the hearsay with Chelsea, she tried to say that Chelsea's a wrong one and all this, right? But my mods were saying, well, we've got no evidence of that. She seems nice to us. You know what I mean? But that's what they're pushing on me. And her friend, Evil Teapot, messaged Des. Oh, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Des. And I'll tell you why I'm going to out this, Des. Because this Evil Teapot is Canadian's friend, Des. So what they're trying to do is wind you up. Yeah? So that wasn't the case about Raspberry. What Evil Teapot went in, sent him a message to say that Raspberry was doing donations for Des. You know, that we were gifting Raspberry to gift Des, something like that, you know, to give to Des, and that's what she was.
Really?
Well, Angie, the thing is, when Candyman jumped in and then Canadian Angie jumped in your box yesterday and they were going on about this Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, what has she really done? I was like, why did you demod her? Why did you kick her from the Discord? And then she couldn't even give us a straight answer. She was just like, oh, yeah, she was doing this, she was doing that. But there was, like, no real, like, evidence of any malice. She couldn't even explain it. And then Candyman's going, right, guys, and then if you watch what she was doing, then a thingy glitch, and then we could see a female hand with acrylics. I was like, fucking, I thought you were going to fucking expose the apocalypse or something. You daft twat. I was like, what the fuck's that? It was just as bad as fucking Corey's exposure. What you doing?
And we were like, wait a minute, she got brown hair. And then they're saying, that's just the AI. That was a wig she put on. She's weird like that. And I'm like, I think you've just got a dislike for her because she might have pissed you off, but then you're running these narratives that she's done this, and this, and then she's got this wig. Like, I don't think it's that deep. But Angie, they didn't. And then she's like, yeah, well, I'll send Angie messages on Instagram of evidence. Like, just spill the fucking beef. If you've got that much hatred for her, she's pissed you off, then why would you not see her? Why are you doing? Do you know what? Say, Angie, when I was asking. I'm asking Canadian. I was saying to Canadian Angie, I was like, well, Canadian Angie, why did you demod her?
why did you do this? And she couldn't get, like, did you not notice, Angie, where she just couldn't give, like,
We were talking about you, Charles, with the what she was saying about you, about, don't trust you. We didn't really understand why. And
like, obviously, I've spoke to some of your mods, like, through Discord, and I try to give you a call, but I know you don't go on Discord yourself much.
I haven't been on it all day, Discord, I don't think.
Like, obviously, I don't wear a bloody wig. I mean, nothing against people that wear wigs at all.
I love that. I need one.
I sent one of your mods a picture of like a scar that I've got on my head. You can see me bloody grey hairs and everything. Like, it's me natural hair. Well, it's purple at the minute, but it's naturally dark brown. The whole situation with being demodded and kicked from our Discord was because of the Capricci account. So obviously people knew the Capricci account was just a mock-up of Capiche and Rishi, and it was just banter, nothing to it. I'd came in and I said, like, gave Rishi a compliment, gave Caprice a compliment. No malice behind it or anything like that. People in the Discord knew about it. It was me backup, because everyone was like, don't change it, you can't change it for 7 days. And I was like, it's me backup, it's fine. Everyone knew it was me anyway, because I've been in your box before to help you with, like, hotspotting your phone when the Wi-Fi had gone off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd came out of your live and I'd been demodded, and I was like, didn't question it, because I thought, right, she's said before in her lives when I've been in there, like, if you get kicked or if you get demodded, don't come asking me on my mods. And I was like, fair enough, I'm an adult, I'm not going to. And I'd got kicked from the Discord, and I was just like, well, it is what it is. Finally spoke to her on, like, Discord chat call and asked her about it, and what it was is she said it was because I was going against your biggest gifter with the Capricci account, because it had Capiche in it. And like you say all the time, Angie, like, you're not bothered about gifts. You, like, you're here for your cult. So I was like, right, fair do. I was like, it's a learning curve for me. I get it. She said she'd had loads of messages about me that I'd been doing things, and I was like, there's nothing to it. Like, it was banter. Angie knew it was banter. Everyone knew it was banter, because I came up and said it was just a bit of banter.
Oh, so can you say yours now? But cannot remember, Angie, when Canadian Angie and Candyman was in the box, like, we just didn't get any further forward with, like, even if, like, you were, like, even Chelsea was raspberry tart and what, because they were like, she likes to stream things. She used to stream things in the Discord. Well, so what? Like, she's not causing any harm being raspberry tart. So, like, what's the issue even if she is? And even if she does stream stuff, like, there's no, like, sort of any malice or anything, like, I don't know, it was just weird. We just, like, pissed off out the box. I was like, we just know where. Cannot remember when Canadian Angie and Candyman, like, fucked off out your box yesterday, and I was like, well, we're no further forward. Like, what was that meant to, like? Because I thought when Canadian Angie come in the box, she was going to expose, like, Chelsea's been some part with wronging, and she's done this, she's done such and such. They didn't even come out with shit. It was just like, yeah, she was acting weird in the Discord. Well, that's just your personal preference, isn't it? Like, unless you've got evidence, then
yeah,
what
like,
we're doing.
Obviously I've ghost watched, I probably shouldn't have for my own mental health and that, but some of the stuff that they've came out with, like, I'm part of PLM. I've sent me DBS to one of the mods. They said I was blonde. They said I've got acrylic nails. I mean, I bite my nails, like, really bad. There's no nails there.
Chels,
yeah.
sorry, can I just say as well, they were criticising your mental health as well. Like, they were calling you crazy and all this stuff. And I was just like, this is really, like, nasty, spiteful behaviour to criticise someone like that. Like, you don't know what someone's going through, and it's not your business anyway. So I just thought that was mad.
Yeah.
But Angie, did you not notice, like, how they were trying to stir the shit? Because they were like, yeah, she was doxing, because Levi was doing live, like, thingies, doxing of, like, yours and my Discord, Angie. But kind of remember when us had actually put in there that we'd actually found the mole, like a week before, and then our Discord wasn't getting doxed anymore. And I was like, and I made the point to say Chelsea's still in that Discord, so if it was getting doxed, then
Yeah, like I know I was there when you woke up last night, Angie, and you just woke up, so you were like a bit disorientated as well.
Yeah.
And they were coming. The comments were coming for you. They were asking you question after question. They kept coming back to Raspberry Tart, to Chels. She shouldn't be in your Discord. She's a weak woman. There's something wrong with her. She's weird and all this. And I was sat there and I was thinking, like, where are you getting this from? Like, I've sat in Canadian Angie's boxes doing quizzes. I've done the FYP for her a few times when she's asked me to, and I've cam too'd for her sometimes. That's it. Like, there was nothing else to it. And I've not streamed for them either, apart from like cam too'ing the likes of M's and stuff when they've asked me to. And I've only streamed the boxing like last weekend for DG and the one last night.
Yeah.
But like for her to come in and say like she's financially gaining from you and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
I know the whole mix.
Because when someone puts that seed in your head, isn't it? You think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I understand the whole thing with Georgia coming in.
And then, but that's because the seed was already in there.
Yeah.
The seed had been planted, so you think, oh, wait a minute, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that completely. I don't know Georgia. I only know her from like the drama with Cam 2 and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like they've dragged me literally. Like my mental health has been bad. Like I'm not coming here to trauma dump with or anything like that. But all I've done is like come in as Raspberry Tart. Yeah, it's me. No malice towards it or anything. Like I've just brought a bit of fun and positivity, and just to put a smile on people's faces, because this time of the year it is hard for people, and like it's been hard for myself and stuff like that. So I just wanted to do something positive and nice, and like by doing something positive and nice, it's like people don't like that. They just want the drama constantly.
My name was mentioned in there while they're playing a live video, so one end of the box, the request to have my say.
Don't worry about it.
Delete in the background. Charles, I still think you're an automated service, you bastard.
Yeah, Charles, don't worry about it, honestly. I think you just fall out with people, don't you? And then people try and make you out to be the worst person. But I've been looking and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, you seem like a really lovely person, like really genuine. So don't let them get to you.
I mean, they're not even doing the FYP. It's just a hate life. Yeah. So this is what CA is about, isn't it? Where, have your opinions, no problem, CA. But when you're actually playing old videos and things like that, having a whole live on me when you're meant to be doing the FYP, and that's not the FYP, is it, CA? Do you know what I mean? In fact,
but Angie... it's like she's made some sort of friendship with you, trying to throw gifts at you to try and get like a friendship with you, and then like now she's like, as if I'm Angie's keeper, or I was her close friend because I threw a few gifts at her, and they're like, well, why did you stick up for Delisa for? She's done X, Y, and Z, so she's essentially getting more clout off that by claiming to be like a supporter of you. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? And just clouted off that to then go, oh, well, I didn't know Angie did that. I didn't know Angie done this. Then get back, like, all your haters in the box to question them, go, oh, well, yeah, I thought Angie was okay then, but I never heard this, or I never saw that.
Instead of just having an opinion, right? Instead of having an opinion, she's decided to just hold a hate live, where it's just, do you know what I mean? Just a hate live, but it's not the FYP. And you sit there, CA, talking about bullying. Why don't you stay in Canada? In fact, why aren't you in Canada using TikTok? Why are you using TikTok in UK? Listen, you go anywhere you want, but why are you in over here, man? I don't understand that. Does Canada not claim her? Do you know what I mean? Why is she on using British TikTok? It's weird. She must be on one of those VPNs. Is she even on the same daily thingy as us? Let me have a look.
No, Angie, she isn't, right? I do think it is a bit weird, right? Because I did like go and sit in like Americans' lives, and it was like different.
Yeah, but she uses it here 100% all the time, doesn't she? It's bizarre.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's because Evil Queen, she got her like involved in the UK like side of TikTok, because obviously she was a massive gifter of Evil Queen, like Corey was. So then, like, Evil Queen started jumping in her box to, like, get the viewers in. That's where it all originated from. But yeah, it is a bit weird, Angie, because you would just think, like, you would normally stop with your own source, like, and then,
Take a
like I say, I've
screenshot
sat
of
in
the
loads
viewers.
of Americans' lives, and it was a bit boring, like, and the time difference and that, like, why would you bother?
I'm glad I never gave that £50 to bloody Daniel.
He's sat in her
He's
box.
just like twat, like, isn't she was begging you to
Has he
unblock
been
him?
kicked out of the Discord, yeah?
I'm sure I'll double check.
Yeah, yes, Andrew, yeah.
Right.
The way I see it is, she's came in here, gifted you big, and it's like she's poached your viewers.
Yeah,
No,
that's what she's trying to do. Chelsea's trying to gift Angie big to say, yeah, I'm a good friend of Angie's, I'm a supporter of Angie's. So that's to give her the right to then sit in her own life and go, and then loads of people coming towards her going, oh, well, Angie's done X, Y, and Z. Why would you support her? Like, she feels as though like she's entitled to sit in that position to say, well, yeah, I'm technically Angie's friend because I gifted her loads. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
All these people, all these viewers in her live, I'm taking screenshots, can stay in Canada. Well, because she's not in Canada. She's using TikTok over here. They can stay over there because they're not welcome here at all. So it's just
Yes, off they pop.
Yeah.
and I have every right to block whoever I want to block. Yeah,
But Angie, do you know what it is? Like, that's what it is. It's like entitlement. It's like me not knowing you, throwing you loads of
I phoned you
lines.
once, or was it you or someone else? And I said, right, about Canadian Angie, I said, I don't, there's something not right with Canadian Angie. She just decided to give me these lines for no, just out of the blue.
Yeah.
Out of the blue. And I've been on here years, she's been on here years, just out of the blue, right? And coming in my chat all the time. And I thought it was weird. Why? And then she was like, always requesting me to come in her box, like sharing the live. She seemed to always want me to come in the box.
Yeah.
Do you think she's gifting me big, like the EQ situation? She gives EQ big, to get the clout and the views and all the shit, yeah? Because do you think she might be doing the same thing she does to EQ, like trying to get a lot of support? Do you know what I mean? So wanted me to go into her box, so all loads of people would follow her. But these people are going to be blocked from my life now.
Yeah,
Angie, I swear down, Eternity's just commented down and said, yes, it was me and Lynn's. Like, you were saying this the other week, like, you were. And I swear down on my son's life, anybody's life, right, she was honestly saying this. She was like, I'm a bit unsure about Canadian Angie. Like, it was weird, Angie, you're totally right in what you're saying, but loads of
and I
haters
said, I
will
feel
make
she
us
just
really
wants to
mad.
build up a platform because at the time she's only giving out 500 the most, yeah? Because I had noticed once, because I just scrolled through and she had about only 500 on her at 12 o'clock. And I just felt she'd fallen off. No one was speaking about her. No one really heard of her and all this kind of thing. And I felt she kind of wanted to, because she knows that everyone gets a platform from here. A lot of people on TikTok have got a platform from this live here, this platform, right? And she knows that. So I kind of felt that she was just using me, gifting me big to bigger her platform. I mean, she's built her own platform, but to make it bigger. That's what.
Yeah, but Angie,
yeah.
from the start with Canadian Angie, she was never known until EQ jumped in our box. It's like what EQ done with Corey Wilde.
Yeah.
So like she knew that obviously EQ done our own little thing now of like just going live and like just doing that FYP. So like she was maybe like falling off. So she
did fall
needed
off
to
because
like
EQ stopped going on into her boxes. No reason. I think, they did fall out. And when they fell out, she fell off.
And Angie, EQ was literally sitting there on our FIP saying, oh yeah, well, Canadian Angie doesn't need all the money. She doesn't need the money. But a lot of people on TikTok or any...
Right, listen
Danny,
to
go on.
this, what they're saying. So, remember the night that I said to Angie when Angie was going through all
Johnny,
the shit?
Linz was
Johnny,
literally
we're in
just
the middle
talking
of a
to Angie and he just
conversation, man.
interrupted. It was really rude.
I know.
Oh, sorry. But listen, I've just come out of that box. But listen, this is what they're just saying. So the night that I said to Angie, I'm only like 15 minutes away and I'm in King's Cross. If you need anything or support or go for a walk or whatever, I'll come round. They're saying, oh, Johnny was in the box that night. He agreed with everything that was going on. I'm like, what? So because I was shouting at them about what the fuck was going on, They're way all running with it. Oh, I agreed with the kid thing of what was saying about Top Girl's kid. Are they fucking nuts in the head?
Yeah.
No one saying anything about Top Girl's kid in the box whatsoever. No one. Ange didn't say it about Top Girl's kid, comparing it to that child that was on a documentary and on the news. She didn't say anything at all to do with that whatsoever. Get it into your heads, you crazy, crazy people. Go and watch the FYP that's out there. You claim you do the FYP. You clearly don't. Because if you do, you would listen to what's out there, read what it is, and listen to the full stories.
At the end of the day, Angie, right? She's came in, gifted you big, and everyone in the cult knows, like, when you get gifts, you're always like, oh, thank you, and you love getting gifts, and puts a smile on your face. And then you're like, oh, big up Canadian Angie, so people have started following her. And I think as well, you've mentioned, oh, she does RFYP at 12, like, everyone go over there. So you've pushed your viewers over there, and she's used that against, you know.
Yeah, because Angie, the thing is, right, like, a lot of people say, like, because even EQ
Yeah, but those
is
viewers
coming
that
on
got
to...
screenshots are not welcome in here again. They can stay there. You know what I mean? I don't want them here.
Yeah, Angie, what I'm trying to say to you is, the fact is, like, EQ is trying to say, yeah, well, she's not financially gaining off you, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people don't just come on the app to financially gain. They just like the attention. So, Canadian Angie, she might be just coming on live, right, just because she's not financially gaining, because she always says to people, do not gift, do not gift. They just get their other gain of just getting attention. And that's what it is, Angie. That's the thing is with Canadian Angie. She's not gaining financially because she's probably, her outgoings on TikTok is way more than what her incomings is. She just likes the attention.
I don't
and
think
like
Canada won it. I don't think they claim us. Swear to God.
Linz, you have confirmed what I said about EQ's life. You have confirmed exactly what I said about EQ's life, because EQ's lives was manipulative. She was saying basically on the live, her focus was on gifts, where the gifts were going to. It wasn't on exactly about
that's
the
EQ.
story.
EQ's always about the gifts. She's never denied that. She'll say it to your face. Like,
are you worried about Canadian Angie?
But it wasn't about the topic that she was talking about whatsoever. Because what she says is literally, she says it. Go back, you'll see it.
No, what I'm trying to say is on Canadian Angie, she gives out a lot more than what she probably gets on a weekly basis.
Income.
So I think with Canadian Angie, like, a lot of people, they just get their little kicks and little buzzes off because they've got money there. They're not bothered about money. They just like the attention and the want.
Guys, can I say something to everyone? Don't live beyond your means, because it'll come back and bite you.
Can you please stop interrupting, Linz? Like, you just did it twice. It's really annoying, Johnny.
Sweetie darling, don't live beyond your means. It'll come back and bite you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Linz. What were you saying?
I forgot now.
Just clean feeling.
Can I also say another? Was that?
Which needs 50% of black.
Well, can I say another thing? You know, this Prince Brett. This is what I was mentioning. I think I went off key when I was talking about Chelsea and the situation there. But the Prince Brett thing, right? And I don't condone what he said. Now, first of all, I've not seen evidence that he actually said that about. Yeah. Well, we know what was said. I'm not going to repeat it. There's no evidence of that. That's hearsay, right? I'm not saying he didn't say it. Don't condone it. However, why was Canadian Angie? So I didn't interrupt someone, did I? Nobody was talking. I didn't hear anyone. But however, Canadian Angie, what was she doing in Prince Brett's live in the first place? And I'll tell you why. Debate him. No other reason but debate him. Oh, what? It was the Reggae Dolls. I didn't know you were playing that. Sorry, Colt. I couldn't hear it properly. I've gone a bit deaf.
Even Prince Brett, he was only well known on the app because of Luke the Judge. Because when you look at Luke the Judge's fucking history, he was only just a big gifter of Red's anyways, and then he formed a friendship with Red. He threw big gifts at other people. Then they gained friendships off the app, and then he apparently fancied fucking Prince Brett, according to Chester, and then it just escalated from there. So Prince Brett is just a little brat.
Yeah.
I was going to say something myself,
but then that all also has a connection with Alex and Luke as well, the underage Maud that was in there, and the back and forth, the fallout that happened there. If you think back, I watch more than people think I watch. Yeah, so the fallout there. Does anyone remember it? No?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, there was fallout there. And Alex got involved. Luke took the underage brats, Maud in, because it was going back and forth, and he was gifting. This older person was gifting him, yeah, and took him in.
Yeah.
I think I can scroll back
I mean, I can't remember that
videos
at all,
of that.
yeah. Oh, really? I can't remember that at all, to be fair. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that, I don't know. You know what? She keeps saying that I have beef with a lot of people. She's had quite a lot of beef with people. You know, because I remember when she first came on, no one liked her. They only like her now because she don't like me. You know, she sits there, yeah, saying that she's against bullying, yeah, it's not okay and all this shit, but she's just run a whole hate life. Now, I know that we're talking about her as well. However, she's put Fact Freak in there that mocked my dad's death. I'll never speak to this woman again after she doing that. She probably don't give a shit. I don't really care that about, you know, what she thinks, to be honest, anyway. And playing old videos when she's meant to be doing the FYP, and that's exactly what they do. Do you know what I mean? She will always love people that were going to give her the views. You know, she's not financially gaining on here. She's useless on it, to be honest. She needs to go and stay in Canada, but then they probably don't claim her, do they? Yeah, I mean, she's only good, you know, for gifting people, and that's probably the only reason people will always like her. She pays for friendships, and she's definitely paid for EQ's clout. She paid, and that's exactly, they've got a little thing going on. She sends a line, she gets support from EQ. But what you're gaining, you know? You're one day gone, one day here, next day gone, you know, on social media. There's no security, isn't in here?
Well, Angie, what did Corey do? Why do you think Corey got well known on the app? He paid for like a whole villa and everything for it to go out of, and then the agreement was that she was going to get him clout. Why do you think Corey come well known on the app?
Right, and Corey's another one. He had a lot of with Canadian Angie, didn't he? They fed out big time, didn't they? Them two. Oh my god!
Yeah, and he was well known on the app through EQ, and then they brought up this script about.
You're not going to, you know, build your platform up at the back of me. No way. You can say what you want, love. But after today, I'm not even going to be talking about this woman. You know, weird. Who else is in the box? Des and Johnny.
Ange.
Hiya, Des.
I just went on my messages to check see if Evil Teapot had messaged me back. But that person's live in Canadian Angie now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just a setup because that's what they do. It's weird behaviour.
Yeah,
it does, because she had an opinion of me, because I was in the comments when I left here, went in there to try and jump into the box when the box was available. The bottom right hand box is always available. I was trying to get into it so I could have my opinion and say what I needed to say, but the Canadian Angie says I'm not allowed in her boxes. Go out or she'll put me out.
Johnny, I wouldn't even waste your time even trying to get in the boxes.
The thing is, there's not one of them can pull anything on me. There's not one of them can pull anything on me.
I know, but Johnny, we all know that. I know, but Johnny, we all know that. Like, even when people are talking like proper facts to them, like, it doesn't make a difference. They'll not let you in because they want to run on their narrative. So even if you got in their box, they'll probably like mute your mic and blah blah blah. Like, I just wouldn't give them your energy, honestly.
Yeah, let them talk tomorrow.
I won't waste my energy on it.
Because, you know, I went on with Corey for a long time. Do you know what I mean? It's probably how she got her views. But I'm not going to discuss it tomorrow, the next day. I can't be asked. You can discuss.
I personally think it's quite funny that this is what they build their lives on.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a normal life.
But the
I
fact
have
that
a
she said she's
lovely
not a
job, a
bully,
lovely home, but they build their lives on this.
but the fact that she said she's not a bully yet, she's running a bully live, putting my haters in, like, you know, and stuff like that. People that mock my father's death, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Shit like that. She's just the same as them. I'm putting them in the same category. And Corey was right from the very start when he came on about Canadian Angie to me. You know what I mean?
I mean, I do have it on in the distance. It's turned down very low, so I don't hear much because obviously there's no point in me really hearing it because it won't let me in the box to have my opinion.
Oh my God, sorry, I didn't even mean to jump in. I was just listening then, sorry.
Oh, right, okay, no problem.
I do apologise. Good Lord.
I'll kick you out.
You all right?
Who else is in? Deirdre. Hi, Deirdre. Probably another person doesn't really realize you're in the box.
Just to be whoever you are is no disgrace. Don't be scared if you don't fit in. Raggy dolls made him perfectly. So if you got a lump on your nose or lumps on your toes, do not despair. Be like the raggy doll and say I just don't care. 'Cause raggy dolls, happy just to be. Raggy dolls, dolls like you and me.
Thank you,
I
Cole.
love that.
Listen,
But there was one thing
I guarantee you tomorrow they'll all be besties. We love you, Canadian Angie. Their opinions mean shit. You know, they're the same with, like, I don't know, who can we say? Daz, for example. Me and Daz fell out. They'll be like, they probably have so many opinions about him tonight, whatever. They haven't, though, but just example. And then, we love you now, Daz. You know what I mean? Their opinions mean shit. You know, they have no morals. And you know what? Canadian Angie has the drain because she is a bully.
One thing I'll say, regardless of your opinion, have it. Regardless if you agree with the host or you don't agree with the host, please have it in the box and please be honest. Because do you know what? That will show you're a true person. That will show you're a true person. Unlike running like sheep. Don't run like sheep.
Right, all like sheep. Like flies around shit, isn't it, really? Oh, Canadians falling out of I don't even know her as friends. I'm not even friends with her. I've known her. I've gone into box 4 times.
The reason I'm saying this is because I was in the box when they had said that Angie had talked about Top Girl's child and compared Top Girl's child to another situation, which was a sad situation, which we all know, which I won't say what the kid's name, but I asked for that proof and no receipts were ever shown. The videos that were shown did not, Ange was not comparing Top Girl to that child. Top Girl's relationship with her child to that child at all. I also went into another live, which was Nanny Peppa's, which Ange was, no one in these boxes or Ange's followers were in the boxes. It was me and Nanny Peppa in there along with Carla. And I asked, tag me in it, show me where it is and I'll bring it up to Ange then and I will say it. Because if Ange did say that, I would have said straight away to Ange, I would have come back and said, hold on a minute, Ange, but they are right and they did say this and it was wrong. They couldn't prove that either. So therefore, it's a bit like a witch hunt.
Yeah. Of course, and Canadians decided to jump on it because I have an opinion on it. Instead of having an opinion on me, decided to put all my haters in and play old videos. Yeah, well, you're just as bad, love. So don't sit there on your little high horse because you think you're better than everybody else because you're not. Having, saying that you hate bullying. You are the bully, love. And you know what? Chaos is your biggest troll. And I can tell you, when you fall out with her, she'll go fire up her own platform, okay, and she'll take all your views. And I hope she does it, love. I hope she does it.
Well, that's highly likely to happen though, because Kales is
she's up her
let's
ass
say
at the
to
moment.
TikTok, so she could, if she wanted to, and when she
they
gets the
fall
followers
out,
and
trust
stuff.
me, when they fall out, it's happened before. She lost all her mods, didn't she, Canadian Angie? She lost a lot of her friends. You know what I mean? Believe me, it will happen. They will eventually fall out. Yeah, because it's Kale's platform. Canadian Angie doesn't ever say it's always about Kale's. And everyone says that. You know, whose live is this? Kale's or bloody CO's? She's just so annoying, Kale's. And 100%, do you agree, guys? Let me ask you a question. Should we do a quick poll? Who's live? Who runs CA's live? CA herself?
Kales.
So, if you think Kale's happy face, sad face, CA.
I don't know how to do that. And
Happy face, Kale's, sad face, CA. There you go. The poll is spoken. Kale's runs her life. So she will, if they fall out, look, they will fall out eventually, you know what I mean? You know, and she'll be doing her own platform, taking all her views.
I personally just think, come on, it is Christmas. Surely the FYP shows.
Yeah, but Johnny, look at this poll. 6 people are saying CA run it. 102 are saying that bloody Kales runs alive.
But surely the FYP needs to be closed down. All the FYP shows need to be closed down now that we're right on the doorstep of Christmas. Because what it's going to do is make someone's Christmas sad, and it shouldn't be that way.
But we've had a positive live tonight, haven't we, Angie, with the music boxes and stuff?
Oh, it was fantastic earlier. Fantastic
Until
earlier.
CA decided to bring it all up again. Because she did deliberately get in that box because she needed to get involved in the drama. None of her business. I want you just to leave Angie alone. Who the fuck do you think you are? I can find my own corner, thank you. You know what I mean?
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Angie, is this strawberry?
Oh,
raspberry.
Raspberry.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, nice to meet you.
What were you saying, Dad? Sorry.
Evil Teapot messaged me.
Yeah.
And did I receive all the money that you were gifted? She gifted me.
So I said...
Yeah, they're making out that you were doing some donations for Des.
Yeah, so I said the boxing that I did last week, I was going to donate whatever I made. Obviously, there's no GoFundMe up at the minute, so I can't...
I'm not asking anyone for anything.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying there's no GoFundMe to transfer it into.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, so that did happen then?
Yeah, I said to Teapot that I was going to donate the money that I made from DG's live stream last week.
The DG one?
The DG one, yeah.
Oh, the DG one. Oh, right, I see. But yeah, I don't think you made really a lot on that one, did you?
About 10-15 quid. I'll have to go back and check. Wasn't that much, to be honest, because I didn't ask for gifts. I didn't want gifts. So even last night, like, I put my own treasure boxes up and stuff like that. Like, it was more the heart-based, you know, like to push it up the popular.
Yeah.
But,
Can I ask you, don't do anything on this app and ask for money of anyone, because it gets crazy on that, and people will always backfire on the person that was trying to do good. It'll turn out bad on them, and please don't do it.
Yeah, same. I don't know if Cal's in the chat as well, but I know Canadian Angie.
Can I just quickly say before I forget, if they're saying go wherever you want to go, then why doesn't Cal's go into Prince Brat's life and tell, you know what I mean? Why doesn't she do that? Or the people that have really gone in on Canadian Angie. Well, you haven't got a problem with Prince Brat. I know that Canadian Angie has, so why don't you go and say hello to him, if that is the case?
Yeah, you don't have to give me anything.
I will when you set up your GoFundMe. That was always the case. Like,
get twisted a minute. I'll get accused of manipulating people and.
No, I get that. Like, I'll drop you an inbox about it. But at the end of the day, I've not come in to like financially gain. Don't gift me. I said earlier, don't gift me. Even yesterday with the box, and I was saying, don't gift me. I just wanted to do a nice thing for the cult. Yeah. And I'm sorry you had to leave yesterday, Angie, because you thought there was some sort of like...
I think that was saying somebody and putting that in my head, to be honest.
But I don't know if
She had messaged me. What you don't know is she had actually sent me a message about you as well before I had that opinion.
Yeah. I don't know if Cal's still in the chat either, because I know last night they were saying that I'd been going for Cal in inboxes and messages and stuff like that, which I haven't. I asked Cal in the Discord yesterday, have we ever spoke in boxes or messages? He was like, no, we haven't, which we haven't. There's been one time I've jumped up in his live because, do you know Matt, who had the Corey account, the troll?
Matt John?
No, it's a different Matt. He was in Cal's live one night and winding him up, and he was Cal was going off, and I jumped up in the box. I said, Cal, it's not Corey, it's Matt on his Corey account. That was it. So everything that they've said, they've twisted it so much to try and make me out to be some sort of nasty wrong'un, which, I mean, I'm not. I know I can say that myself, but yeah, I've got receipts of stuff as well. I know you'll have a good receipt, so...
So, Chelsea, I don't know you. What have you done wrong?
Be a freaking gingerbread.
Yeah, but that's the thing. No one can really answer that. That's in it. Do you know what I mean? No one has answered that question.
Let's do it the opposite way there. What have you done right that people know about?
Stream the boxing for the cult.
Yeah. Voted for me to win last week.
Yeah, I've came in and done a few songs, a few silly miming and movements with a gingerbread on.
Headbutt and Angie.
Yeah, we even got Angie to be a gingerbread. That just makes 2024, doesn't it? Getting
I felt left out.
Gingerbreads.
There was 9 boxes and 8.
Here's Capiche. Hey, Capiche.
Evening, everyone. I'm not very well.
A bit muffled, Capiche.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's really bad static. Is it me?
Let me just mute everyone just to see who it is.
Is that bad?
Oh yeah, it's you. See, unmute yourself, Capiche. I've muted you. It was you, the static. Yeah, it's not so bad now anyway. Yeah, that's it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not very well. So I just wanted to ask Charles, so what was the story behind the Capricci thing? And also, why did you pretend to be my little sister?
So, the Discord will know this. I know you're not in there. But I know you come up and sit in the box, and I know you sit there on mute, and you'll have your little says and stuff. And it wasn't even just you. If you looked at the name, it was Capricci. Obviously, I've spoke to Rishi because it was half of her name as well. It was just a bit of banter. Nothing, no malice or nastiness towards it. Obviously, I'd said in the Discord, "Oh, you're my sister," which kind of everyone just kind of was like, no way. So it was just a bit of banter. Even Andrew knew that. I came up that first time, gave you and Rishi a compliment. Didn't do anything else, apart from coming up and sitting in the box, you. Do you know what I mean? It was just a little joke. Obviously, it was just fun. Same with the Raspberry account. That was just, a bit of fun. Obviously, yeah, I've been exposed, exposure and Candyman thinking, oh God, he's got all this right. It's just wild the way people move on this app at times.
So the only thing that made me a bit suspicious is obviously you coming up with obviously that name, saying you were my little sister, and then very, very soon after that, it all came out that I was supposed to be this person with the younger sister that unalived someone.
Yeah, I get that. I get that completely. Obviously, that came out. I think it was obviously your username. I think have you changed it? Obviously, I know you've explained yourself with that, like the HMP being a nickname from school and that's all being cleared up. But I know like people ran with that and it was really shit, to be honest. Like they shouldn't have, like the way they did, especially like the Cam 2 side of things. Even Candy Man was in there going along with it, egging them on and everything. And I know I've seen you like in the comments bigging him up, like after his Corey Wild exposed, that man. Just there was nothing to it, Caprici. I was going to call you Caprici there, sorry. Nothing to it at all. Like, literally, it was just a bit of fun for the cult. Like, that's it. Obviously, I got a bit of shit from Canadian Angie because she was like, you're going after Angie's biggest gifter, etc., etc. And I was like, right, it's a learning curve. It was just a bit of banter. Angie knew that herself. Everyone else knew that. But I can see why you've took offence to it, and I do apologise.
Thank you. I appreciate the apology.
No problem at all.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to drop this one now.
Well, I'm glad we've cleared it up, and I hope you feel better.
Thank you. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Is everything cleared up? Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, I've apologised to her. Just being an adult about it, isn't it?
All right, okay, so everything's good then. Sorry, I was on the phone.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm glad.
Just explain the whole Caprici account, and obviously it was Capiche and Rishi and everything like that, which you knew that anyway, Angie.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, here's Eternity. Hey, Eternity.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Nice to see you in the box.
I know, I'm ready for bed. I just want to speak to Charles. Do you know what, Charles? Big up, girl. Big up for everything you've been through. Can I just ask you one question?
Yeah.
Can you let Angie know why Canadian fell out with you? Because you was being horrible, apparently, to Angie's biggest gifter.
Yeah, Caprice.
Can you please tell her about
it? It was the Caprici account. Obviously, it's been a lot to come up here tonight and speak about it after the week I've had, but yeah, it was the Caprici account. Obviously, the username, the HMP Holloway, Notorious Women's Prison, kind of just got out of control with that part, and I have apologised to her for that, and like, it shouldn't have got to that extent. I think you're still in here, Caprice, and I do apologise. I'm sorry for that.
But can I just ask again? So it wasn't because Canadian fell out with you for anything that you did towards her. It was just the fact that you was literally having banter on an account, messing about with Angie's biggest gifter. Is that the case, or?
That was literally the case, and everyone knew it was me. It still said Chelsea back up. It still had my picture there, my AI one, obviously. And obviously I've been in these boxes before for people to know my voice.